Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain. Alright, so we just finished off our first quest there in the abandoned section of Threnel. And now we're going to be heading on to our next one, which is entering the gate chamber. Alright, so like the last one, it comes back to this same map. As you can see, it does lay out our path here from what we had gone and explored last time. So we can use that again as a guide to get us back to where we were. So again, we're going to head right. And we're going to go kill our spider here. Ooh, rust buster.
Your keen ears detect the sounds of heavy wings.
Alright, so like before, we're going to head down the same path here. So it's going to continue south. Make our way around. Right, take out the guys up top so they don't follow us. Again, we want to poke our head up this corner. And there should be a beholder at the end again. This time, however, it's not necessarily a requirement. However, I tend to do the same thing on both of these, just so it ingrains in my head to remember, go there, kill him, then move on. Because obviously if you're doing the other one and you happen to forget, you do have to come all the way back to the start to be able to do that there. Alright, so continuing following the path. Again, somewhere they will have a chest, which again doesn't look like we're running into, which can show you where, or sorry, not can show you, it can have a key in it that will allow us to unlock the one door without having to pick the lock. There we go. Alright, so now to hop down. So again, here's that first locked door.
Here at this gate, ancient ruins lie beyond.
And just like before, the floor is well entrapped. So you do gotta take the same path that we had taken last time. As you see, our door is again closed. So we gotta go up and around. Oh, sorry about that. Splitting news has its bonuses and its disadvantages. Bonuses, more chance at those beautiful remnants. Disadvantage, more chance of reapers. Alright, so again, we have a path leading off here to grab that key. We also have a few enemies at the back here as well. That hurts a lot. That was definitely a close one. That spell hurt. Alright. So here we are grabbing that key. Then we're gonna head into this one here. And again, pull those levers at the back of the room. Alright. Once all that is done, we can again head through here. If you watch the last one, this floor is a breakaway, but if you get to the end, you can actually make it. But unfortunately, even if you do make it, the chests are all duds. There's nothing to do but hop on down. There we go. Again, use our key to unlock. Now, unlike the last one where we had ended it off right here in this room, we got to go a little bit deeper in. We can now actually use this door here. In the last one, this door was unusable. This just lets us progress deeper in the quest, of course. Alright, so now we're at this section. To our left or south, we have a shrine with a chest in it. And then exiting to the north, we have some enemies which are hiding. There they are. Alright, and then once everyone is just killed in that first room there, it opens up the door at the back of that room. Love that they're stuck on a dead turret. Alright, so yeah, once everyone dies in this room, the door opens up for the next room. Once everyone dies in that room, it opens up the door for the next one, which is, you can see, is a beholder. Alright, so here we go. Again, as you can see, we got lovely flame jet right where the beholder is dead. Let's grab our control panel, and that will disable that there. So the next thing is to make our way to the end of the hall here going north to be able to pull that lever here at the end. Grab our collectible.
You notice fingerprints in the dust on this
There we
lever's
go.
handle.
Lights up the rune,
Appears to have been used recently.
allowing us to head off to the, well, it'd be our right now, but head off to the west. And apparently, all those guys. Oh no. This is not good. I forgot about that extra spawn. There we go. So yeah, I did forget about once you pull the lever here, it spawns in some enemies, which is where all those mephits there had come from. That kind of came up and snuck up behind us there. Alright, so now we're going to continue on. So we got a lever here. Inside of it, we just have a chest. Nothing special, but hey, again, loot is loot. Alright. So again, more traps again on those lovely little graded levers, graded sections there. Go ahead and get them. We have a hidden door here, which another chest. There's a lot of these here, just random extra chests, as you can see. So we also now have a door off to our, well, it'd be our right, which will lead into this section, which is actually the direction that we need to go. However, we can continue heading south for some additional, for an additional section down there. So I'm going to continue heading here. Now I want to point this out. This is the way that we need to complete. We have a locked door here which cannot be picked. And in the end we're going to need to get our key to open up this and head across the bridge. So that's the way we need to go. Sorry, not additional content or additional section. Alright, so from here, head in. Kill off our enemies. Now, as you can see, this one here is a fairly nice amount of experience, though it does take a little bit longer. So we have a lever here. And then we're also going to have one on that other side right there as well. And if you look carefully, you can see the shadow of some enemies up top. We are going to have to head up top there in a bit. Alright. But that'll be after we pull those two levers. Now those two levers will open up our door in the water, allowing us to swim through. Now this is the side that has our staircase heading up. It also has a great deal of enemies up top there as well. Maybe not a great deal, but it does have a fair amount of enemies up top, as well as a few levers to pull. So we're going to head up top, and now these enemies, a lot of them have fire and ranged attacks. So just be aware of that. kill off these black puddings here first. Ooh. Alright, now in both these corners here, so both this one and that one there, so both of the western side, will have levers to pull. Now, of course, you can jump across if you feel comfortable, but you can also just run around as well. Now, once you pull both those levers, ooh, ouch, missed him. It is going to open up a door in the southeastern corner. And we need to head down this way here. So do watch yourself down this tunnel. As you can see, we did have a beholder. As well, we have some traps. And as you can see, trap really doesn't do much other than, you know, potentially hurt you. So it doesn't actually hurt the enemies there. And at the very end here is where we're going to have our key. And just a random loot chest here as well. Call you for top up. So our next bit is to head back to that gate where it was locked. Now we can hop down here, but it is on the other side of that wall, so you would have a little bit of a swim. If we just run just far enough to pass that gate, we can hop down here and avoid that that swim altogether there. Here, head through our gate. Now we do have a drawbridge that we have to drop. So we've got one lever here. Then you got one lever over there as well. Once that's down, our bridge is down, we can run across,
the bridge bears a striking resemblance
and simply just talk to this guy here.
To a darker, grimmer man.
Now, once you complete, so you'll open the door, you'll run through, that's it. Don't actually recall out, rather continue running forward and just head on through the gate. It'll take us for the last part, which is again one level higher, but it's a super short one. Quite literally, like there are only a few enemies to kill total. Once we get in here, I think I might oh no, there we go. So the second you hop in, oh boy, we're getting quite a bit of lag. We kill that first guy who's gonna run at you. As you see, 4 more giants. That's it, and they're right here in this next room. Like, it's super short. Nothing to it there at all. Biggest threat you gotta worry about is this fire giant, which we ended up having him as a champion there. But other than that, it's a fairly simple, fairly straightforward dungeon. Just walk in, kill 5 enemies, and complete. So super small amount. And one thing I don't like is there is only 5 enemies. You kill all of them, and it still doesn't give you the Slayer for killing all the monsters. Like, I just don't find that fair at all. Now, once you've completed all of that, go ahead and finish out. we've now actually completed the chain for Threnel. Now we do get a special reward, which again some people do end up forgetting about. So I am just going to show you that and show you the list there that we have available. So the first thing we need to do again is talk to Zavira, and she's going to progress that there for us, letting us know that we've completed. It also, if you look carefully, it does have an arrow on our map telling us to head back to Sal. I'm just going to hop on a lovely unicorn here. Let's get there a little bit quicker. Okay, and then when we talk to Sal, he's going to basically thank us and give us a list of reward. Now we do have some named items, and I'll hover over top of each one, showing you what they are. Honestly, these ones are not terrible for their levels. Some of them obviously definitely more useful than others. And yes, I am aware I skipped one. And the reason for that is the main item that most people want. So I kind of want to give you guys a little bit more time to look at that as well. This one here will actually also give you a named arrow, which are these screaming amethyst arrows. Now, they actually also give themselves a returning chance of 50%. So they are a really interesting named arrow, and one of the very few locations in this game to actually get a named arrow. Now, for the main one that most people get is the Mantle of the World Shaper. Now, this is another one of the two-part set. So it's the Mantle of the World Shaper and then the Voice of the Master. If you are wearing both of them, it actually gives you a hidden DDO set bonus called DM's Vision, giving you true sight at a low level of level 5, which is really handy to go get some of those low level secret doors and the like. Alright, so I'm actually going to stop by and pick that up, as they're also used for something later on, which I will get to. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. It's been a lot of fun, and have a good one all.